rapper, singer, songwriter Drake. I may regret the way that we ended, but I'll never regret what we had. I wanted to let you know that today's Dear Westlight will be the last Dear Westlight. It's not you. It's totally us. I'll never forget the time that we started on April 15th, 2020, when Pastor Kotz addressed someone's question about whether the pandemic is God's judgment or not. And since that time, we've had some really unforgettable moments. Pastor Kotz and Pastor Stan and Pastor Tim and I, we shared on various topics, such as how to make decisions, the imposter syndrome, grief, the stay-at-home orders. This was an experience that we all were experiencing together. This pandemic was universal. And so we talked about Black Lives Matter, being AAPI, intersectionality, and how to vote. How should Christians vote? And we talked about, even forgiveness and how we can love and relate to one another. And while I'm trying to be funny and help us understand, this really is kind of like a breakup in the way that we do things. Our hope and our prayer was to identify, to affirm and validate the feelings and experiences that we were having. That our hope was to help us all go through this very traumatic experience of a pandemic, a global pandemic, and to help all of us walk through this pandemic one day at a time, trying to be more healthy and more loving. And so we hope that as we come out of the pandemic, that we are healthier and we are more loving towards ourselves and towards one another and even towards God. So even though we won't be sending you these videos every week, we want to continue to have these conversations, that we will be more intentional about asking how you are doing, and we hope that you will be intentional about asking us questions and sharing how you're feeling and doing as we transition into our new normal. We didn't know what it was going to be like living through a pandemic, and we're not really sure what our new normal will look like, but let's continue having the conversations in person. It really was truly a privilege and honor for us, and we are so thankful for you listening and engaging with us in these conversations. And we will be sending you updates that will be more informational, having to do with Westlight and Westlight's ministry. So you can look forward to that in your emails and on our e-bulletin and on YouTube. But yeah, thank you again, and we so appreciate you, and we look forward to talking with you and having these important conversations in person. Thank you.